I said there'd be a weekend upload. It is your weekend upload. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're watching... Well, someone's happy about it. Today, then, we have some massive games coming up. League leaders Arsenal we face in the league today, and then a little later on in the week we play a tough game against Monaco. But we've played Monaco already this season, and I'll tell you how that went. So, since we last met, it's been quite a while, and form has been very good up until extraordinarily recently, where it's been baffling. There's a few guarantees as a Thames manager. You'll score a lot, you won't keep clean sheets, and West Ham will never be beaten. As well as that, expect a cup exit in dramatic and pathetic fashion. Ordinarily to a Midland side that aren't as good as you. West Brom on this occasion. So, since that 7-1 win at Ludogorets, where things looked very healthy indeed, and of course the win against Burnley as well, a 4-2 victory in that one, it's been goals galore, some very good results in there. We beat Norwich in the Carabao. Oh dear, the sponsors are going to be fuming. The Carabao Cup. We've been knocked out of that competition now. West Brom, let's go straight to it. 4-3 defeat in extra time. Not a good way to lose. But some great Premier League results you can see there. Chelsea was a 3-1 win. Derby 3-1. West Ham 4-4. That's a lot of goals. When they have 4 shots on target and you concede 4, there's a problem, I think. Back to winning ways against West Brom, who of course we then lost to in the Cup. And you can see in Europe then, a 3-1 win over Hoffenheim, a 3-2 win over Monaco, a fantastic 3-2 win as well, away from home. I was annoyed a moment ago about teams scoring only 3 goals from 3 shots on target, or 4 goals from 4 shots on target. We did it against Monaco. I'm delighted about it. We deserved that win, I've decided now, because I'm a hypocrite. But a really good result against them. 3-1 up for a very long time until they got a late goal, but it wasn't good to be enough for them. And we'll go into today's game then, take a quick look at the group. Group C it is in the Europa League. You can see here then, if you focus your eyes down here, Thames on 9 points, all but certain to go through. If we beat Monaco at the Riverbank, then it'll be done. Hoffenheim are having a pretty good time of it. Ludogorets, well, poor Ludogorets. Hoffenheim actually have the top goal scorer in the competition. This man, Gudez, very good. Turkish international. So no clean sheets, and the conversation is starting to happen in my own head now after reading comments for about a month. I don't know if the libero is a good idea. There's a temptation to just play a 3 and just learn to live with that, but well, is there, Ben? Is there a temptation to not play a libero? I don't know. Eriksen's very good, Insigne's solid. Ortiz and Calvo sort of go back and forth in goal. In fact, Calvo's going to play today. It's a big game against Arsenal. I want my best man there. Obviously, with rotation, with so many cup games, I've been trying a few different things out. The libero situation, I'm not sure. I'm going to do a poll on today's video. Top right corner. Do you like the libero? Yes or no? Do you like the libero? Not is it a good idea? Do you like it? Okay, different questions for different needs. Miquelino on one side, then Van den Bosch, Jimenez and Hadlum in the centre, Herzog, Dorfer and Ben Hur. And let me very quickly talk about Jacobo Jimenez, who is on 31 grand a week, £50 million is his value, never been capped by Spain, and he wants a new contract. And guess how much he wanted? 50,000. Straight up contract, no messing about. If I just show you this, that contract there, that's all he wants. That's all he wants. What a man, what a mighty fine man. Let's do it again now, just to finalise those details. That's what he wants. He's very happy about it. We're all happy about it. Lovely agent. Has he got any more players we could get? Oh, he's got the defender at Real Madrid that I've always wanted, but we'll never get. Okay then, into this first game. Arsenal, the opposition, as I said before, they are top of the table. We are not too far behind. 20 points for us. If results go away, if United lose to Sheffield Wednesday, which is unlikely but possible, we could go to the top of the table here. So let's get it. For some reason, it says Blackburn. It's not. It's Arsenal. And you can see Ben Hur and Ferreira having quite the seasons. Speaking of Ferreira, unavailable. Pulled ankle ligaments will be unavailable for today's game and probably the one against Monaco as well. But let's see then. We've been in good form recently, apart from that defeat, of course, in the League Cup. But it was a rotated side. We played some of the more inexperienced players, or the less played players, essentially. Velasco got a game is what I'm getting at. And today then we face Ronnie. Is it Ronnie Shields? Ronnie Shields, 31-year-old Scotsman. He's a machine. Look at that, 76 and 106 for Scotland. My word. He's actually got a decent goals to game record, so I'm okay with it. Not these Scott Smith types that turn up. Oh yeah, I've not scored forever and I'll get 2. Everyone said they were loving him. That annoyed me more. Oh, well, I've signed Scott Smith. People said, no, definitely not. As Miquelino on that right side travelled with it a little bit, finds Ben Hur with the highlights are a little slow today. Oh, Ben Hur. I mean, we're 2 minutes in, he's already scored. Speed this up a touch as Ben Hur puts Thames in the lead away at the Emirates. And you can see as things stand now, Thames go top of the Premier League table for the first time in our history, I think, which is very exciting. Miquelino, uncontested, runs forward. Lovely delivery. The weight and timing on that pass was superb. Ben Hur slots it in that far corner. Keeper beaten. Easy they work for the easiest team. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Sounded cool in my head. Ronnie Shields has got off injured. That's a fear factor you can't buy. All right, they've brought on another striker, though, who I suspect is quite good, as Calvo claims that cross, and will be then indeed build from the back. Arsenal are quite good in the wider areas, so we've got to be aware of the dangers that could cause, as Jimenez finds Herzog, and he's got men running all over the place. Ben-Hur for a great first touch. Oh, and that finish was very, very close. Ball played out to this side. Ricolino heads forward to nobody, and now Johnson, the Shields replacement, finds Barron on that left-hand side, ball to the back post, and Mariotti. It's surprising to us all that it's come from a cross, isn't it? I mean, who saw that coming? Just everyone who's watched any part of the series for the last few weeks. Do I have to... Because the situation is this, because the libero is a little deeper, the centre-backs are a little closer together, so I'm thinking, do we go for a straight 3-4-3, sorry, a 3-4-3, get it out, Ben. Alternatively, corner. Dorfer played in, Van den Bosch, Insigne. Oh, what's happened there? What a conundrum. Jimenez back to Miquelino. It's not over yet. The danger still exists as it is eventually sorted out. But no, the other suggestion I've got, and bear with me on this, is that we get rid of the wingers and we play wing backs. Oh, get two incredible wing backs to play on either side. Keep the libero. Then you've got more protection. Similar going forward. See, like this number 19 down the bottom here. It'd still be available. It'd still be loving life. But anyway, chance for us. Dorfer finds Jimenez, who slides it through to Herzog, and that is very often the outcome. Bangs it into the back of the net. Maxim Herzog. Now, one of the sort of the understudy players to this team, but actually is also very, very good. No Ferreira. We've got Dorfer and Herzog combining to score a goal, and you can see here Dorfer setting things up. Plays it to Miquelino, whose ball inside back to Dorfer is lovely. Lovely turn from Dorfer. Switches it across to Jimenez, who first time finds Herzog, and that finish, the keeper should be doing better if we're being completely honest. Very good. A Sunday episode. I'm enjoying it. Put your feet up, folks. Don't do anything too stressful. Enjoy this. So far, so good. As Van den Bosch, I mean, he's boshed someone there. That was a little bit out of order, if I'm honest, as Arsenal go close. All right, as we're edging towards half-time, there's a few minutes to go before it. Arsenal in possession once again as Johnson finds Barrow, the man over. Calvo with a great save, and that is required. Corner. I'll just... that is unusual. Becoming less unusual, though, so maybe we should start commentating over them, Ben. Arsenal level just before half-time. Corner's played into that front post, sort of drilled in almost, and unmarked, Mariotti gets his second of the game. Annoying. At half-time, things are going all right. Like, we could probably do slightly better, but they've reacted well to the old team talk, and we go out for the second half. Dorfer's having an indifferent game. No one's playing fantastically well. It's been very much a very level performance from either side. No one really is taking this game quite by the scruff of the neck as things stand. But it is Arsenal who come forward again. Van den Bosch, he's got two men over there. Ball played in. Insigne clears. Not very well. Mariotti for the hat-trick. Oh my, I thought it was in. I didn't think it was in. I thought it was in. Now, there's a change I've been making very often recently as Calvo makes the save. Half an hour to go. I'm going to do it again. Herzog's probably having the better game, so Dorfer's going to come off. Obrecht comes on as this poacher. And he and Ben-Hur now create sort of a two-up-top system. It's actually Van den Bosch breaks away. Herzog's there. Finds Ben-Hur, who've scored. As we make the change, the breakaway occurred. I thought the highlight was the chance that Arsenal had. Apparently not, as the breakaway hits home for us. Van den Bosch bursting again down this left-hand side. Lovely run from him. Beats his man with ease, who is left in the dust. Plays it inside to Herzog, who slots it into Ben-Hur. Lovely finish from him. Well, back in the lead, 3-2. No clean sheets, but drama. And we're still going to make the change. I'm still going to bring in Obrecht to play. Obrecht, I can't change it. I've called him Obrecht for ages. You can see us running it here now. Obrecht, I've done it again. Ben-Hur, Herzog. Oh, it could have been 4. Obrecht. That's what I've said, but I now know it's so wrong. What do we do? Do we just start calling him Marinko? Does that make more sense? All right, 10 minutes left to go. Can we go top of the table? Southampton have put themselves in the mix all of a sudden, as that from Arsenal is not particularly good. And can we overload in the forward areas? That is part of the plan with a system such as this. As Obden Van den Bosch. I don't know what to do. Herzog, I'm so conflicted. Obrecht to Ben-Hur. I've called him Obrecht again. Ben-Hur's got another. A hat-trick for him, I think it is. And a very good performance. Is it a hat-trick or 4? It is his hat-trick. I thought it might have been 4 for a second. I can't remember who scored the other one. It's a blur to me. Van den Bosch again on that side, doing what he does best, finds the pass inside, Herzog forward, and then in the front two combine. They're finally a partnership as the keeper dove the wrong way. He was on the floor. I don't know what he's doing. But it looks like, folks, this winning run, that we're excluding that West Brom Carabao Cup performance, that does not count, is that we're looking very good. And our Thames, genuine contenders on the domestic front this season, I mean, it's looking pretty good. As it's played in, Arsenal, they've got one more chance potentially at the end of the game here, or no, maybe a breakaway. As well, that's not that good. I probably should have made more changes, but we looked pretty solid throughout the game, and that nearly wraps things up. A 4-2 away win against Arsenal. Clean sheets don't happen, but when we score, my word, do we score. 4 goals, a hat-trick for Ben-Hur. Herzog, of course it was, with the other one. And there we are then. Ronnie Shields went off, and that changed the game. We already won a lot, but didn't change anything. Patrick, you say, really special performance, lads. No one gave us a chance, and we go into this game against Monaco as Premier League leaders. I don't know what to think about it. These Thames boys are performing far and away above expectation. I don't really know how it's happening. Jimenez, I didn't mention it earlier, but I signed him for £1.1 million. He's now worth £50 million. Not even a Spanish international. Ben-Hur, top of the pops for Thames. Love that. Yeah, you were superb in front of goal. Keep it up. He's loving life. He definitely doesn't want to leave. Oh, wait, yeah, he does. Thames maintain unbeaten record. See, if they're not counting it, I'm not counting it. Just that bloody draw to West Ham. 4-4. Who draws 4-4? The regular. Hello. All right, Monaco in a couple of days. We'll rest the boys and get back at it. I think the same 11 probably has to play again. Oh, Manager of the Month. It's deserved. Manager of the Month, it's deserved. Ben-Hur gets Player of the Month. Let's congratulate him on that as well. I'm talking to him so much at the moment. And Huddledum gets in there. Doesn't quite win it. Won it. I mean, this is what's annoying. He won this award 6 times last season. Didn't get Young Player of the Year. 6 times. 6. It might have been 7. But Dominic Huddledum is... Oh, £4 million he was. £4 million. Oh, look at him. Okay, folks, welcome back to the second game, Monaco, Europa League action. I think from now on, I might bring you every Europa League game. It kind of depends how this one goes, but I guess we'll see. Calvo, of course, being goal again. Then Frank, Insigne and Eriksson as this back 3 combination. Miquelino and Van den Bosch either side of Jimenez and Hulludum. Dorfer and Herzog behind Ben-Hur. Fred still not fit for this one, which is a shame because he's obviously once again playing very well this season. He is once again superb. In our winning run, he's been a pivotal part, so to lose him, it wasn't a big injury, actually, it's only a few weeks, but it's still a loss, isn't it? See, like, he's quite good, isn't he, is Mike? I like the fact he's got the name Mike. I don't know anyone French called Mike. Just thinking now, do I? No. Not a lot of Claudes, not a lot of Mikes. Well, let's see how Mike and the boys do then as Monaco face off against the mighty Thames after a great win against Arsenal. Can we repeat that form against Monaco as an early corner's played in? They've got me talking about corners now. That's annoying me. As it's locked down, Frank's there, looks for Jimenez, doesn't quite get there, but Dorfer picks up the loose ball and lashes a shot across goal. This is comfortably the biggest game in the history of Thames in terms of European aspirations, isn't it? I mean, I've just realised we've played one other one. So yeah, it is up there, Ben. Van den Bosch, Miquelino. Oh, is it the bar? Herzog. Oh, that is poor. Oh, they've had an injury at right back. He was struggling to begin with, and Cameron had to go off. They brought on... It's a throw-in. It was difficult to say. A distraction was welcome. I mean, that ball is smashed forward. Frank's there, though. Play it to Hulludum. The thing about Frank is he's so good. He's like, his technique and composure on the ball is so good. That's why I like him in the sides to sort of start attacks off very often. So whether defensively, is he good enough as he ushers that wide? I'd give him the credit. Thames here, forward again. Herzog, left side, ball played in. Eriksson, it's a big... To me, that was a big chance. It went down as a clear cut. I mean, we're very little time remaining. 1 minute of added time at the end of this half, and Monaco with the ball does put the bejeebers into me, scares them out of me, in fact. As the ball's played down the line, we've got... this is worrying. Eriksson, the ball's got to be good, and it is good. Ben-Hur knocks it down to Dorfer, and actually, the turnaround here, maybe it's our chance. No, not our chance. There's Mike's on it. What's Mike going to do? He has to go backwards. I'm a bit concerned. 20 seconds of the half remaining. Referee, blow your whistle. Oh, Monaco have scored. I mean, it is strictly within the rules, so I can't be annoyed. But with 10 seconds to go, all we had to do was see that out. We didn't. I get another cross put in, and Insigne pulled out to that side. I mean, we're not close enough to him, are we? That is the major issue with the ball that's played in. And then at the back post, we don't really have someone naturally marking him. Miquelino. He's quite a big lad, but he doesn't like heading. All right, half-time. Half-time, we're gonna passionately tell... Oi, give it some more, please. Like, you weren't that bad, but you've still got more. We didn't play badly in that first half. We had chances, we just didn't take them. And then really, Monaco have one decent opportunity and make the most of it. And we don't keep clean sheets, so we should have expected this. As Van den Bosch has picked up an injury, my words. Okay, we don't have we don't have Rowney on the bench, which is a little concerning. I don't know what the best course of action is here. Now, Hulludum can play out there, not well, but wide playmaker. I mean, it's different. We'll give him a whirl, and then we can simply bring Banner, on in the centre. Sorry, Velasco. That was I teased him there, didn't I? Blimey. Banner comes on, and Ben-Hur needs help. And same change as last game. Dorfer's not playing particularly badly. I just think we get a little more out of Herzog. So we're going to bring Obinic on. Oh, I've done it again as a poacher. I don't like myself. All right, both sides have picked up injuries. That Van den Bosch injury could be quite bad. So I'm a bit concerned. We've not had very many injury concerns other than Ferreira this season, if I'm being completely be honest. So we've been quite fortunate. As a change in system for us with the 2 up top. We'll see if that can make the difference, as it's Monaco with it. And wow, already he's in the game. Number 24. Can he bring us back on level terms? He can. Obranich or Neck, whatever you prefer, has scored the goal. Half an hour to go. Thames back on level terms. And the ball forward by Ericsson was fantastic. I mean, in 3 dimensions here, this line down the middle is petrifying. As Ericsson there, you can see, launches it down the centre of the field, and he's on it like a flash. He's still got the pace to beat his defender. The finish is very good too. Keeper well beaten. Then he silences the critics as he puts his arms in the air. He did a little roll at the end of that. Wow, he's getting carried away. An instant impact, though. I'll tell you what a substitution. That was almost his first touch of the game, as it's now Monaco who have decided, oh, you're not playing people in wide areas. We'll have a go down there then, as they keep the possession quite nicely here. They've got a man over. Calvo goes big with a save. It shouldn't really be left to that, should it? There needs to be a solution here. And the solution probably is to play a flat 3 rather than a libero. But I just don't want to. And that is the issue, isn't it? My own brain corner played in. Got me talking about him now. You snivelling little... Throw in deep in their half. Is there a winner in this? 15 minutes to go. Miquelino, the ball's got to be good. And it's not bad as the keeper comes and claims. Jimenez doesn't get there. And actually, it could be a breakaway. But no, Frank on it like nobody's business. Gets there first and wins the ball back. And now Jimenez on this left-hand side pulls it back for Ben-Hur, who of course gets the goal that could seal this game. 15 minutes to go, but Thames take the lead for the first time. 20th of the season for him. Jimenez out on that side. Unfamiliar role for him, to be honest. But you can see there, the wide playmaker, Haludum dropping deeper. Jimenez takes his spot. Jimenez is a man for all season. He does a bit of everything. Ben-Hur, right-footed finish, back in the lead for the first time, and we could be progressing out of this group with a win here. Superb. The knockout stages potentially await, and it's been quite the performance in the Europa League from us. I was expecting it to be a lot tougher, or at least our league form to suffer, but Thames are fighting on all fronts right now. I still think winning this competition and the Premier League is very difficult. There's some really good sides in it, but if we play at this level right now, who knows where we could go. With the investment, in my opinion, hasn't been massive. They're coming forward, aren't they? Mike! The problem was there, viewers. I'd put both trophies on my cabinet. That was the problem. And then I forgot that the game hadn't finished. And I'm still attacking with 2-1 up in Europe. That's a foolish mistake, Ben. There's time to expect. 6 minutes or so left to go. Let's pause that and make a change. I'm tempted to bring. Ben has got the goal. He's not having a great game. Fiore loves a big moment, so we're going to get him on. Final 4 minutes. Can it happen? Come on, Thames. Don't throw this away. What if you do? Just last minute goal. That'd be magnificent. I'm stressed out here. I'm stressed out. Time is ticking away. It looks as if the action's over as Fiore gets a throw in to his name in this game. Is there one more chance? As the ball's played forward. Fiore. Surely not. Ball across. Herzog. It could have been. It should have been. It's not. Oh. And that wraps it up then. A 2-2 draw with Monaco. Does that see us through anywhere? I guess we'll have to find out. I paid no attention to the league table, so I have no idea. The team talk had no impact. Let's check it out. What a game. What a match. The best part of that match is I won a league title and the Europa League within it. It says it there then. Thames qualify for the first knockout round. I want to see more of us in the Europa League though. I wanted to get the season underway, so I played quite a few games. But I think we should try and play Ludogorets. We should maybe play Manchester City and Hoffenheim. Some tough games in there. So at the beginning of this week then, we're going to try and focus on some of these European games, see how we do. Try and nail down that first position to give us a slightly easier tie, hopefully. And then January will be just around the corner, and that could be what we'll do later on. Of course, if you enjoyed today's video, folks, do drop a like on it. Want to see some more? Subscribe to the channel, and we love with care. If we don't mention until next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a good one. Have a good one. That's new, isn't it?